Open Heaven Daily Devotional, Monday, June 3rd, 2024 by Pastor E.A Adeboye. Topic: More than grace. Memorize. Romans 6 verse 1.
What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin, that grace may abound?
Bible text. John 5 verses 8 to 14.
Jesus saith unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed, and walked, and on the same day was the Sabbath. The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, It is the Sabbath day, it is not lawful for thee to carry thy bed. He answered them, He that made me whole, the same said unto me, Take up thy bed, and walk. Then asked they him, What man is that which said unto thee, Take up thy bed, and walk? And he that was healed wist not who it was, for Jesus had conveyed himself away, a multitude being in that place. Afterward Jesus findeth him in the temple, and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole, sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee.
Message. God is love, 1 John 4 verse 8, but he is also a consuming fire, Hebrew 12:29. Many people are on his consuming side, but they think they are on his loving side. Don't be deceived by those who tell you that once you are a child of God, you can behave anyhow. They usually say so because the Bible says that grace came through Jesus, John 1 verse 17. However, the Bible did not say that Jesus is grace, because Jesus is far more than grace. He brought grace, but you will never find anywhere in the Bible that says that Jesus is grace. If Jesus was full of grace alone, John 1 verse 14 would have said full of grace and stopped there, but it went further to add truth. In John 14 verse 6, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and life. He never said I am grace. When many of my children want to be funny, they will draw a caricature of me wearing a bow tie and holding a tambourine. No matter how funny the drawing looks, when people see the bow tie and tambourine, they will know that the drawing was made in reference to me. I am usually seen with a tambourine, but I am not the tambourine. Let us assume that the tambourine makes me smile at you. If I have the tambourine in my hand as I am relating with you and you do something wrong, I can decide to put down the tambourine, stop smiling, and scold you. In Titus 2 verses 11 to 12, the Bible says that grace brought salvation to us, teaching us to deny all ungodliness and worldly lusts. When someone is ungodly and embraces worldly lusts in the name of grace, that fellow has rejected the salvation that came by grace and, as such, will see the consuming side of God. Beloved, I advise you to be wise, enjoy the grace of God, but don't take it for granted. Even though Jesus Christ is full of grace, if a person takes that grace for granted, he will show the fellow his consuming side. Make up your mind never to frustrate God's grace upon your life. God's grace is meant to help you overcome sin, it is not a license to dwell in sin. Do exploits for the kingdom with the grace that God has made available to you through Jesus Christ. Be like Apostle Paul, who said that the grace of God was what made him do all that he did for God, 1 Corinthians 15 verse 10. Key point. God's grace is not an excuse to sin. To complete the reading of the Bible in 1 year, please read the book of Job chapters 35 to 38, today. Our devotional hymn 31. Yield not to temptations.